Hello, hello, we are live. We are live. Hmm. Hello, guys. Hello, welcome to the Creative Farm. Welcome to my life today. My name is Joy. My channel is the Creative Farm. Joy. It is 11:22 p.m. Let me say less than 40 minutes to midnight here in Texas. I am an upcoming YouTuber. I call myself an upcoming YouTuber that reside here in the United States. So today I want to talk about domestic violence. That is what is trending. More victims are coming out to speak. More victims are coming out to raise their voice. More voices. More victims are coming out. They have the power. Some of them that could not speak before, they are coming out now after Osinachi'S death. So Osinachi did not die in vain. Many women are being liberated from domestic violence, marriages, and relationships. So her death, she didn't just die in vain. I believe she did not die in vain because this is an awakening, you know, for in Nigeria. That is where it happened. And I'm from Nigeria, so that is what I'm going to talk about this night. I know in Nigeria it should be early hours of the morning, but right now in the United States, where in the state where I am in Texas, is almost 11:30 in the night. I'm working tomorrow, so I just want to quickly do this and go to bed. So on Instagram, I was reading this. There's this post made by Precious Chiwendu. If you know Precious Chiwendu, mhm. So she made this post. I'm going to read this. She said, "I have been silently reading so much of the blames people are heaping on Osinachi for not speaking out or for not speaking up. Sweetheart, you can't understand the weight on a victim of domestic violence or how we go through so much compact compartmentalization, how the world will look at us. Close friends waiting to laugh at us. Those who will say, we want you, how our family members will humiliate us of putting them to shame if we do leave. How we will be irrelevant in the places where we deemed relevant by status of marriage or maintaining a home. You all forget that a narcissistic partner is one who feels threatened by the abilities or potential of their partner. And I have said this to so many women that to many women and men I have had a chance to speak with after eating enough of this breakfast. That if he or she is intimidated by your personality, achievement, charisma, strength, or God given talent, sweetheart, run for your life. Envy mixed with a slice of hate is violence. When it has to do with partners or lovers, if he or she cannot learn to talk over argument without turning a red eye on you, streaming at you, which gradually graduates to punches. The absolute need to intimidate or silence you on every unintended provocation, adrenaline rush when they exert authority or control. So this post, I'm going to be talking about this post one after the other. So this post, she said, she has been, you know, kind of looking at a lot of comments, and people are saying, she killed herself, she did this, she. Some people will say, why did she not leave? Why she didn't, she had the opportunity to leave, she did not leave. Why did she stay? She said you cannot understand the weight on a victim of domestic violence, or how we go through so much compartmentalization, how the world will look at us. You see the problem that we have in Africa, the problem of what will people say. Even before they consider the fact that they are not working or they are not making money, because many women will stay in domestic violence relationship because they are not working. They are not financially empowered. That is one major thing that will make some women to stay. Secondly, what will people say? So that's what will people say is something that I don't even agree with. That one has to do with our mentality. That what will people say has to do with our mentality, because Africans, we do that a lot. What will people say? That the woman is there, she did not leave, she's in that marriage because she's not financially empowered. That is why she's there. That is even a little bit understandable. There's no excuse to stay in a violent relationship. There's no excuse. But for your excuse to be that, what will people say? I think that is dumb. That is dumb. For you to be saying what will people say. That is the dumbest. If there's any word like that. Dumbest reason. You are considering what people say over your dear life. It's not even about the issue of, I'm not financially empowered. If I leave, maybe your parents too, they are not financially empowered. It's possible that it's even your parents that are even the man that is abusing you. It's possible that he is even the one feeding your family. And because of that, you don't want to leave. That is where the government comes in. When we don't have a structure, there's no structure in Nigeria. I don't know if there is a government line that a domestic violence woman or a domestic violence victim can just call and there will be response immediately. Some years ago, why in short, I would have titled this thing story time. Some years ago, while I was still in Nigeria, I had a friend. The husband, they were always fighting all the time. Sometimes she would come to me and tell me she want to divorce the man. She don't want to stay in the marriage again. They were always fighting. And she said this thing started from when she was dating the man way back in secondary school. That's when she started dating the man. And the man started beating her way back in secondary school. So it did not start inside the marriage. So someday, there was a day the man threw iron. The man threw the iron and she had a black eye. She got angry, picked the iron, and went to the police station with it. She got there and told the police that this is what my husband did to me. And the police people were angry. The police women in that station, they were angry. Said, "Why will your husband do it? Like, why will your husband? What if the thing has hit your eyes and you go blind? Why will it? And they sent a warrant of arrest for the man to come to the station, or I don't know if I should call it a warrant of arrest, but they said they invited the man to come to the station. So the man went to the station that day. He got there. He gave money to all the officers, displayed, bought drinks and everything for all the officers. Police people that were saying that, God, let the man come here. Is he an animal? What nonsense? These police people now called my friend. My friend went to the police station. You know what? They changed the whole thing. I was telling her she's not submissive, that she's not a submissive woman. And if she's not submissive, that is why the husband, that she has to submit to her husband. You have to submit to your husband. That's what they were telling her. And when my friend got back home, the man told her, I said, I will kill you and bury you. Nothing will happen. You don't fear. You don't fear. You go report me to police. You dey crazy. You dey mad. He said the man was so angry that the t-shirt he wore, he tore it in anger. He said the man put his hand, tore the t-shirt in anger, like, you know, the fear. You go report me. And that abuse continued. And she stayed. Why did she stay? You don't see person where they put honey for a mouth, you go say, no, this honey is bitter. She stayed because she didn't have any way to go. That is why I said this is where the government should come in. If we have a society that works, if our society is well structured, you see women in the diaspora, you don't mess with them. You can't mess with a woman in the diaspora. You can't do that. You can't abuse a woman here. That woman get powerful here. Women and children. Who born you that you want to abuse a woman? Then you as a woman, if you abuse a man, it is that with woman's word, they will put you for jail straight away. You as the woman. Yes. This is where there's a structure. Before you call 911, before you die the 911 finish, police don't stand. Before you die the scene finish, before you say 911, before you add the other one, police don't stand. So once things start working in Nigeria, once we get it right, once we get leadership right, see this domestic violence thing that is just everywhere. See women. I saw on Instagram, see this lady, she was in the hospital bed. One of her eyes said, don't close. Her eye don't close. Because the man beat her to the extent that she was hospitalized. If now this part of the world, that kind of thing not go fit happen now. That man for don't dey jail now. But I'm sure the man that did that thing to her will be at home. Maybe they even carry her to hospital. So in as much as people will say Osinachi did, we know that religion contributed a lot to the religion of the fake religion of God hates divorce. I don't know how they interpret that. And people just swallow all these doctrines, man-made doctrine. They pick something from the Bible and interpret it to how it will suit them. And many of us, you see this doctrine this Pentecostal doctrine that we put in our head growing up. Some of these doctrines are very wrong. A woman is going through violence in her home. The husband is abusing her, or the woman is abusing the husband. You as a pastor is telling her to go and pray. You keep telling her to pray until she dies. There's no way so now she will not have maybe confided in one pastor or the other. I'm sure they would have told her, don't leave. If you leave, what example are you going to give to the world? You are a child of God. What example? If you divorce him, what are you? And the fear of, they will not invite me to minister again. Everything still boils down on a society that's not working. That's why you see in the diaspora, people will be saying, because they don't carry the woman come America and see how these women, they misbehave before they carry the rich abroad, because they misbehave. We know that some women actually do that. Some women they become crazy because seeing the kind of freedom, like the kind of protection that the society gives to them. Some of them, it gets into their head. We know that, in every law, there's an exception. We know that. But the truth is that you see some men here, they want to victimize women, some African women, the men, sorry, bringing women to the diaspora. They want to victimize them, and the woman is saying, "No, I won't accept this," because she knows already that this place that she is, you will the man self, now they pay for the rent, now the man they will say make it go outside. Then if you as a man, you as a woman, if you abused your husband, and your husband now if make call say you abuse her, now you will be an abuser, you go jail. It's a system that works. So everybody is careful. I hate divorce. God hates divorce. God hates divorce, but God like God hates divorce. God hates divorce. We just pick only that one. So God also likes beating. God, God, He likes the punching that they are giving you. He likes the beating you are taking. Religion is a disease. Religion is a disease. It's worse than cancer. Religion enslaves. We enslave you. Religion, it kills. Religion takes away your power. That's another major problem. The society is not working. There's no structure. Then, with all that wahala of society not working and there's no structure, we constantly get religion. People will just pick the Bible and interpret it, different interpretation of the Bible everywhere. Redeem go interpret their own. Christ Embassy go interpret their own. MFM go interpret their own. CAC go interpret their own. Winners go interpret their own. There's different interpretation of the Bible. There's different interpretation that all these Pentecostal people give to the Bible. Nigerians never fit read the ordinary Bible finish. Now they want to go read the original, whatever that they use in writing the Bible in the first place. Latin Bible, Greek Bible. For you to understand some Bible pages, some Bible verses or chapters, they never read the one where they use English, they write finish. Now they're going to go they study all those ones. Nigerians, they don't even study the Bible. Now, waiting Geo talk. Geo is their God, Geo is their Bible. That is what killed Osinachi. Religion. Religion killed her. Society killed her. The government killed her. Many things killed that woman. A lot of people are saying, she killed herself. Many things killed her. Not only herself, many things killed her. On Instagram, was it not which day again? One other man threw a woman from a story building. Pushed the woman from story. Then that will take me to another thing I want to talk about. Let's train our boys. You see the African society, the woman, now they train. They will teach woman how to cook, teach woman how to do soup, teach woman how to do this one, teach woman. And you can leave the boy. The boy will leave the boy not to do anything. Even in this day and age, you see some women will tell I better leave on a boy. We have to train our boys. At the end of the day, we are starting domestic violence. Who raised all these boys? Who raised these men? Who raised them? Who the woman raised them? Who the man and woman they born children? Who raised them? Who these children they stay with pass, not the women. That is natural. Most times the kids they stay more with with their mothers. Kids stay more with their mothers and their fathers. We have to break this circle. Let's train our boys. Let's train our boys. Let's raise our boys, raising them with principles, raising them with that they have to respect a woman. Let them know that as they're growing up. Some of these boys too, they grew up in homes that their father was victimizing their mother. I don't know whether I should use the word victimizing or abusing. Yes, that is the word. These boys also, some of these boys, don't they are a man will not beat a woman. They are boys. Some of these boys grew up, they saw their father abusing their mother. I don't say this abuse. It's possible they said that papa said no raise hand on their mama one day, but did they punish the woman? You don't give her money to make food. The woman go strong, go strong. Only her neck go feed the children. Only her neck go take out. She go farm, come back. She go this work. She go do this. Only her neck do everything. The man, not say the man they become. So they with another woman. They want beer parlor. They drink. Spend donor. The one I used to born. It's abuse. Just imagine children that grow up in that kind of environment. You as a man, you day house, your hand not to touch anything. Only your wife let do all the house chores, everything. Your hand not to touch nothing. Because you feel say, and you be the man. So the the boys growing up in that home, tomorrow they'll also become husband to one innocent woman. Let's raise our boys. Women, let's raise our boys. Women, let's raise our boys. Let's raise them with integrity. Because at the end of the day, they say charity begins at home. We have to start it. Women, men, raise your children, raise these boys. Don't leave it for only the woman. Some men, they don't even know what their children they do. They don't know anything. Everything is just on the woman. Let's change the narrative. Let's break the circle. If we raise our kids, even Bible talk say train up a child. We know say some children they get coconut head. Say sometimes they want to take their own path. We know, but you as a mother, you as a father, as a parent, you should be proud. You should have that satisfaction within you that you did your best. You put in your best. Men, don't leave it for only the women. No. Should be like two people they born children, now they born children. Or now they born picking, right? Not be two people. I be the woman go use her belly take na tree, na give am belly. It takes two. It takes two. It takes two. Let's raise our kids, especially our boys. Because to raise woman, that one don't already there every woman body. You raise your girls. African women, they raise their girls very well. I know say some coconut head day, but but when it comes to the boys, culture, unconsciously, some women, I'm not saying all women, some women, your true, you go, your the boys, you go share chores for house. Now only the girls you go share them for. The boy not go touch plates, they wash plates because na boy. How are you raising that boy now? Tomorrow now, that boy will marry. The woman will say, you must help me do this one now. Why will you not do? Because that boy was not raised that way. Fight will don't start. The boy will be thinking this woman is insulting me. Why would this woman tell me to come and help her to wash plates? Why will I wash plates? Because he not washed before. Your mama don't tell her make it wash, your papa don't tell her, so that you and the wife won't tell her make it wash plates. Make it help you. We also know that some men have a complex once they see the woman, becoming well off. Some of them they get complex. Everything still boils down to mother, father, parent. Let's raise our voice. Let's put little emphasis on raising our voice. Let's improve. Eh? If you know just they put emphasis before, they leave the boy. You are leaving these boys to grow on their own. But the girls, if they train them, if they train the girls, if they train the girls, but they raise the boys at all. Yes. African society will say, na boy, na man. Even this day and age, you see some people, then once they say their in-laws, they come like this, they're not going to let the man touch anything again. Because they will say, you don't use juju. These people, these men or boys that are doing all these things to women, that are abusing all these women, not be the same society all of us did. Think, not be the same society. It shows that these boys are not raised properly. We need to do better. That is the way I see it. We need to do better. Osinachi did not die in vain. Many women are coming out. If you go to social media, you see a lot of women coming out. There's this one that was abusing the girl before the mother. You see this abuse, eh? Do you know why? Poverty join. Poverty. Poverty is a major factor. How will you victimize a woman when be like say, as Osinachi own, I will not say our own religion kill her because at least she wasn't a woman that cannot take care of herself. She not, she wasn't a woman that cannot take care of herself because she was empowered. She was a celebrity. But most of this domestic violence matter when they say poverty join. Just imagine a woman that is empowered in this part of the world where be like say America, whether you go school, you don't go school, you go see work. The person called they intimidate you for house, they molest you, they do all these things. You take a walk. Government said government go support you. Some of these women, they are inside that marriage because there's no support. There's no support from government. There's no support from society. Society will shame you. Society will victimize you, say you come off for husband house to them like crime. And they don't know what you are going through. People don't want to know. Some women say they don't lose their senses already. They don't get depressed. They don't they reason well again because of too much of abuse. Some women said they don't even know what they will even tell you, leave him, leave him. He will change, leave him. It don't affect their brain. Some of them now see themselves as maybe like they're not bad. They not start seeing themselves now. Maybe I'm not doing better. I mean, I'm not trying. Narcissist will turn everything for your head. And some of these men, these narcissists, some of them can be very nice. They will be very nice. You will not believe that they are abusing their partner inside. You will never believe them. If they tell you for dreams, say this man go fit to that thing, you go believe. Yes, some of them are like that. This green snake under the green grass. They are mean at home. But if you see them outside, they are nice to people outside, nice to other men, wives, nice to any other person, but except their partner for house. May the soul of Osinachi rest in peace. I'm sure our death will change a lot of things. Yes, if we can use the power of social media very well, we have to use it very well. These are deaths to change things. But if you create awareness, yes, a lot of awareness. You don't have to stay in an abusive relationship. When it becomes abusive, at least these are deaths now. Now, celebrity should be right. Let make everybody know. Many women don't they die by the second, by the day of domestic violence. Of domestic violence, their lives they bury them every day. People know they hear, people don't know because these are ordinary people. Osinachi'S own came out because she's a celebrity. That is why her own came out. But at least these are deaths now don't create awareness well. The death don't create awareness well. Don't be thinking about the society. What would the society say? That is the dumbest thing. I know say people because maybe you are not you don't get money, your parents not even get, nobody will support you. But saying what the people say, no, your life matters. I pray that God will, see those children through. If it's a society that works, those children now, government will take care of them. Government will take care of them. But for Nigeria, you cannot really say. That's it. Thank you guys for watching this live. Please, if you come across my video, my name is Joy. I'm a YouTuber here in Texas. Please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to leave my handle in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Love you. Bye.